because then in the back of my head, I'll be like, what if I was just like me? And like, I even think about like the way that I communicate with my audience. It's like, I'm going to share like authentically me with them, because if it's good or bad or whatever, they're still going to get to know me. They're still going to have that as like the differentiator, because like, this is a business book. There's, I don't know, 1 million business books on Amazon. What's going to make somebody want to buy this book versus another book? And it's the fact that it's me telling the story or somebody else telling that story. And I think the world would be a very boring place if everybody acted the same way or like sold in the same way. And I think that would be just a boring, homogenous nightmare of everybody being like, it wouldn't be interesting. That business would cease to be interesting for myself and for, I think, most people. And so I think the fact that people have different voices, different experiences, different lenses through which they see things, that's what makes everything interesting. So I think that's, permission to just do that.
Did you grow up around entrepreneurship people?
No. Zero people. My dad had his job probably 40 or 50 years before he retired.
What about your mom?
She was a homemaker until we were teenagers and then worked in the charity space. But before she started working in that space, she didn't know that she wanted to do that. And it was for it's like for one of the biggest charities in the world. So it was definitely not very small and scrappy. Yeah, nobody in my life growing up worked for themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a pioneer in the sense that you're breaking that mold. What did your family think when you're like, I'm leaving the corporate machine and I think I'm going to go figure it out on my own?
Yeah.
Did you even have that conversation? I mean, did you actually tell your parents? Because I think that some people don't have a conversation. They just do what they're doing. And other people actually have to sit down and have a conversation and almost ask permission or be released.
It kind of helped because I dropped out of university to take a job that was paying more than I thought I was going to make after I got my degree. And so that, I think, really softened the blow with my parents, because they were like, okay, you're making really good money, so I can't really complain. The dean of the program was pissed off, and he's like, you're going to be back and you're going to be older and it's going to be harder for you to learn. I'm like, let's just see what happens. So,
how old were you when he said that to you?
I was like 18 or 19.
You're going to be too old to learn?
Yeah, you're going to have to come back and do, because I was doing comp sci and artificial intelligence. He's like, you're going to quit. You're going to regret it. You're going to have to come back and you're going to be that much older than everybody else in the program. I'm like, all right, dude, like, I don't think I called him dude, but like, I'm like, let's just see. I don't know what's going to happen. So.
So I just want to back up a little bit, because one of the things that we always realize is that some people slowly evolve to entrepreneurship and some people become right away. So yes. I didn't evolve.
Yeah.
I literally left the corporate space intentionally and I started my own company and never looked back.
Yeah.
Right. So, and other people fall into it. I'm wondering, was there ever a time that you thought you were going to go back to corporate, or was there a light bulb moment? Was there some place of like, I hit it, here I am, I'm an author, I've got a book, and this is what my life is going to be like forever?
I want that to happen. I want that to feel like, I want to wake up and feel
yet?
like
Get out.
That would be awesome. No, like I started my company, like I left the agency that I was working at. I was going to go find another job. And then the day that I left the agency that I was working at, all the clients started calling me and saying like, well, where are you going to go? We'll just take our work with you because we like you more than the company. And I like the clients more than the company. So it kind of worked out. So I started my business kind of that day. But people have offered me jobs before.
Even still?
Not recently. I think the last time I was offered a job was 2011. It doesn't feel like a fit. Like it feels like I'm completely unemployable at this point, and I'm kind of happy about that.
Wow, to feel unemployable. I mean, here's the thing. When you say that, you say you feel unemployable, but you have the confidence to keep moving forward. You have to know that there are so many people like you out there that can't do what you're doing. And that's that is sort of the space that you're in that many people aren't, which is why they stay in their corporate jobs. And a lot of people aren't able to make that leap that you made. And I don't even know what is the place that a person can find the leap.